Hello everybody, welcome to Mwitu and Huru. So today I've actually got a tracker with me. It's so nice to have a tracker up on the front of the vehicle, and spotting tracks, great pair of eyes to see animals. It's much more engaging, and it means that I can also look a lot more at the road and don't hit big holes. But I wanted to show you who my tracker is for today.
Hello!
So I've got Skylar up front there, and I've also got the rest of the fam with me. So it's a little family outing. Okay, see, looking at you guys. So yeah, nice fun out in the bush this afternoon. We're just going to go see what's happening and stick around, and let's see if I can make this one my apprentice. There's girls and boys there. Skylar got curious about the makeup of these impala.
They're so beautiful.
They are beautiful.
Oh, look at the smaller one. Do you see that? See that? It's so cute.
Start to see some littlies get up now, so healthy environment, all the little ones out, including my little ones. Skylar just wants to go on the tracker seat. Beautiful. So it's safe to say that impala never have a bad hair day. What do you think, Sky?
Beautiful.
You can see the kindergarten must be here. A huddle of littlies. Of course, the male just keeping check of everything. It's actually not a very large male. Normally, with a harem this size, you normally find a much larger male, but he's obviously good at fighting and he's kept his position. So all of these little ones will actually be his. He's been a busy man. It's very sweet. There's some more in front, it sounds like Skylar spotted. My tracker is doing very well.
Count how many small ones you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 of them.
16, okay, good job.
Good job.
So I've come to an area we call the Horseshoe, so kind of on the Horseshoe Bend now. Beautiful setting, so I'm just going to let you listen to the ambient noises here. It's very therapeutic. So I don't know if you can see those holes in that bank there. So there's a bird called a white-fronted bee-eater that nests in those banks. I've also seen pied starlings come out to some of those holes, kingfishers. So a lot of bird life down here by the river. It's actually quite beautiful when they all rest on those banks. They are green color. I think the end of one of the previous videos that I showed those, it was 2 bee-eaters. If I see another one, I'll show you. They really are striking birds. Very cool. Got a little bushbuck ewe. Very sweet.
It's eating so fast, Dad.
Is it eating?
So fast.
Skyly likes her as well. I love the spots on them. You can see towards those hind legs. To call disruptive markings. You see that on kudu with the stripes that come down. Bushbuck, same family actually. Just a little bit smaller than the kudu, but
Mommy, Daddy, what is that?
just breaks out the outline of the animal.
What's the farm?
Sorry? What's that, Sky?
Ostrich.
Good job. How many ostriches? 3. You took a long time to get there, but yes, you are right. Very, very sweet. Yeah, so interesting nesting behavior ostriches have. So they just make what we call like a ground scrape. They just scrape a little kind of hollowed out point on the ground wherever they feel comfortable. But in this case, you can see there's 2 females and a male, and often we call it a primary female. So there'll be one female that the male will like predominantly mate with, and she will help him, and they actually take shifts when sitting on the nests, or nest rather. And then the other females will also mate with the same male, lay their eggs, and actually leave. And the primary female that will stay with the male can actually identify her own eggs, and she'll put the other female's eggs on the outskirts of the nest, therefore more vulnerable to predation. Things like brown hyena, they've got such powerful jaws, they'll just snap it up like a big omelette. Very cool. So as you can see here, all of these acacias are currently flowering. It's actually quite beautiful. I'll show you a close up here now. Check this out. Very, very cool. So it's actually a bee here. I don't know if you can see that. holding on in the wind. There we go. Just wanted to show you like the extent of this tree particularly has really embraced the flowering period. Very, very beautiful. Little pom-poms. And Casey. You can manage to get quite a nice close up here. You can see the little pom-pom like flowers. Very, very beautiful. Delicate. Very, very delicate. So it is quite windy, so tree's currently moving. Trying to keep as still as possible. Very cool. So I found a big hole. So as you can see here, there's a lot of signs, so animal tracks heading in and out, and a nice entrance over here. So this is a warthog burrow. So warthogs do live underground. They actually reverse in, so they're going backwards so that their tusks can face the entrance. So if there's any unwanted visitors, they can actually protect themselves. But another way to just check if it's in use or not is not only just fresh signs like this. Of course, that's an obvious sign, but spider webs. If there's any spider webs in the entrance, then that makes sense that there's nothing that's been in and out there. So you can see this is no spider webs. This is very active. Another interesting little thing about the warthogs in the burrows is they have like a sort of a higher level on the outside of the hole in the bottom, where the newborn piglets will actually be, because if it rains, the water will run in and they can actually drown. They're very, very small when they're young, so they're kept slightly higher on the outside of where the adults lie in the middle. Very cool. You don't often want to walk in front of one. If it comes running out there, could be interesting. So if you can see there, a bit of rain coming in our way, so I think we'll call it for this afternoon, especially with the little ones with us, and we'll maybe head out in the morning and see what else we can find.
Okay, and it's day 2, we're going to find some lions.
There we go. So as you heard the boss lady say, day 2 now with yesterday's afternoon rain delay. You can see now it's looking a lot better. It's the afternoon of the next day now. So there was some reports of lions in the area from yesterday evening and this morning. So we're going to head into that zone. And as you heard Skylar, we'll try and find them. And the main supporter there at the back. So let's see, stick around. Let's see if we can find those lions. Where's the lions? So as you can see, center screen now. A little bit fast, a little bit. We'll get a bit closer in a second. But Skylar spotted these lions, so let's go have a look. So here's the lions that Skylar spotted. You can see they're doing an awful lot. Here's a bit of a roll. Yeah, I have a big gash there. So Monique did spot something there. The one lying in the middle, you can see on the back leg, it's actually a nice big gash out of there. It's hard to say exactly what that's from. As I mentioned in a previous video, I've seen warthogs cut lion legs open like it's unzipped. It's bottom tusks of or teeth of a warthog are razor sharp, but that looks more maybe encounter with another lion. As you can see, a bit of a mane there. It could be a young male. Well, I mean, it is a young male rather. And it could have maybe been in an encounter with another larger male as he told him to leave the area. So a bit more action now. Heads are up. This little one seems quite curious as to what we're doing here. And then mom on the right. We are missing a few members of this pride. I assume they're around somewhere. I actually believe they're a couple of days ago they got a zebra not too far from here, so potentially still trying to process that. There's a bit of a yawn. Flop. They're also elegant when they flop over. So you can actually see the white eyeliner there. This young male looking at us now. It's quite nicely on display. So cheetah, I'm not familiar with cheetah, but cheetah have like those black tear marks, which main function is to like absorb and reduce the glare to the eye. Whereas another yawn. Whereas this white, lions being nocturnal, is to direct more light source into the eye, for example moonlight or starlight or whatever the case is, to get more light into the eye for their much better night vision. Then cheetahs actually see color. It's an interesting fact about cheetah, they actually see color, whereas lions and leopard, being more nocturnal hunters, they see black and white. Black and white much more beneficial for nocturnal eyesight, night vision rather. Beautiful close up. You can also see another sign that tells you, gives you a bit of an idea of the age of the animal. You can see, look at that nose, nice and pink. So all younger cats, lion, leopard particularly, their noses are nice and pink, like a teddy bear. And as they get older, so it turns more dark and black. So we're dealing with a young male here. You can see it does have some nice teeth, but not quite there yet. Still got some growing to do. Flop down again. Bit of affection here, brother on brother. As he flopped down next to his brother, he decided to keep him stationary with his paw. So the big lioness has moved to the shade now. I just wanted to show you that nose now I spoke about with that young male. You can see her nose much darker, so she's showing age. This lioness is actually around 13 years old now, which is actually quite old. She has provided a lot of lions to this reserve. She's been around a long time and she's had many litters. Big lioness. Very, very cool. So, Skyly, was that fun? seeing the big lions.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna let them be. The sun's come out now, it's getting quite hot.
Yeah, it is quite getting lots of burning on my whole head and stuff.
Okay, so as you heard there, I think we should move on. But very nice. We'll let them be. So I've come to an area here and you can see a lot of stuff on the floor here. So I'll give you a close up. Scarlett, do you want to pick up some?
What is it?
I don't know. Go show the camera. Go up to the phone there. What did right? So there, show, look there. So as you can see, what Scarlett is holding here is Rhino poo. I didn't actually tell her it was poo until right now, so that's why she dropped it. So anyway, we call this a midden. So in this case, this is white rhino, as Skylar showed you now. I don't know if you had a close look or not, but if you can have a closer look there, you can see it's just grass. So elephants will have a lot of sticks and much more vegetation matter as well, whereas white rhino only grey. So you're going to see a lot of grass. 1 second, girl, come, let's go look. So what happens is the rhino will come to an area like this, and they'll go to the bathroom, and then they'll kick their back legs like this, particularly the bulls. They'll kick their back legs, and that opens up the dung. And, for us, like I mentioned with that oryx we saw in the video the other day with how they do their dung, for us, we flush the toilet and forget. For animals, it opens up that, lets that smell out, that's communicating, and then under their feet they've got little like wrinkles or creases, and all of that gets trapped underneath, and as they walk, they basically are marking their territories. So you can see quite a lot in this area, so visited quite frequently. Nothing too fresh that I can actually see here, but definitely visited quite frequently. Cool, so yeah, that's how rhinos sometimes go to the bathroom. So I think we'll call it there for the day. Scarly, did you enjoy being a tracker today?
Yes, I did, and I picked flowers. You got me flowers now.
Flowers, okay, she loved the flowers. We've got a few flowers.
Can I hold them?
Yes, okay, 1 second, I'll be with you guys.
Can I hold them?
We've got two types. We've got a fire lily and we've got a hibiscus.
What's this?
That's a hibiscus and that's the fire lily.
And
There we go.
We got a hibiscus and a fire lily.
Awesome job, good stuff. So it's been an amazing couple of days, spending time with the family out in the bush. It's not just about getting outside, it's about spending that time, especially with little kiddos, being exposed to nature. It's such an important part of the future of conservation and nature as a whole. I know, smell it and tell me. So yeah, I'll just encourage everyone. I know not everyone has access to a reserve like this on their doorstep, but wherever you are in the world, there must be something you could do outdoors with the family, and I encourage that massively. It's an important part of the future, our future on this planet. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know Skyly had some great fun. I had some great fun with the fam, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.